to the people who are providing the funds, if that makes sense.
So if we take a step back, then the client of Bravura would be what, pension funds?
Yeah, typically, I think these are all well-known clients of Bravura. So, Prudential, Fidelity, Royal London are all clients of Bravura. And then you've got some of the large insurance companies or so people like Scottish Friendly who are in there. You've also got people like Nucleus. Again, I don't think giving anything away, who don't actually manage the funds directly themselves, but linked to different asset managers and themselves have a large number of IFAs. So it's a fairly flexible platform.
So if we take another step back, then can you explain to me how the platform really works, just so I can understand from kind of like...
Sure. So all platforms, I won't be specific about Bravura, but all platforms enable a number of products to be administered on the platform. So typically SIPs, typically ISAs, and in a number of cases, general investment accounts allowing it to purchase equities, if you like. What the platform does is obviously keep track of all of those assets. It does the tax calculations, and it does the administrative fees to be charged on that. So, and it can also do. Are you familiar with rebalancing? Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. So it'll do all of those background tasks. It can also do things like model portfolios. If people want to run ISAs with stocks and shares ISAs, it can run model portfolios. It can do rebalancing, if you're familiar with that concept.
Not really.
Okay. Well, that's just an idea where if you say you bought an ISA with 10 stocks and shares in it, and each of them was £1,000, and after 6 months, one of those shares was worth £10,000, then rebalancing would simply take the total value of all of those assets and spread it evenly across the assets. So the one that was worth £6,000 added to the other 9 that are worth £9,000, so that would be £15,000. It would spread them across the original 10 assets, and each of them would be worth £1,500. So it can do that kind of thing for you as well. All right. It does all of the, or it can do via various engines. It can do all of the notifications and paperwork that are needed to inform clients of changes or payments. For example, if they're entitled to a dividend or a pension payment in the SIP, it'll do the notifications. You typically have to link to a third-party engine to actually do the formatting and the printing, but it'll do all of the notifications that you need for that can be done from the platform. So it's pretty comprehensive.
Yeah, but so all of this is from an asset manager perspective, or?
Yes, everything I've just described from an asset manager perspective. Mm-hmm. But if you are an IFA and you are on the platform, it will support you in trading. And it can give you prices for various assets if that's what you want. It can give you illustrations for how those assets would grow. Typically, again, that's done through a third-party engine, something like CTC, if you're familiar with that, where it'll send the information off. It'll prepare all the information that you've asked for, and it'll send it off to a third-party engine. It'll come back and tell you that if you invest £10,000 in this asset, then over a period of time it might grow to X £1,000, depending on different growth formulas and your age, and et cetera, et cetera. And typically all three platforms that I mentioned, GBST, FNZ, and Bravura, will do all of the things we've just been talking about.